Hey guys, okay, so I feel like I should sort of explain why I quit Vlogmas vlogging. I might pick it back up because I do enjoy it and I do have fun with it and I can unprivatize my previous ones, but it just seems like I have some family members that stalk my YouTube or something, and I don't think there's a way that you can block people on YouTube like you can Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. And there's just some things that I don't want some of my family knowing about because it's none of their business, and they they don't deserve to know how things are going in my life, whether it's good or bad or whatever. There's just family things that I'm dealing with, and I just don't want them necessarily seeing my day to day life, like what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, how I'm doing, because they're not my true family. They've shown their true colors. When somebody in your family passes away, that happens a lot. People show their true colors, they show who they really are, and different sides of people come out. And it's sad, but it's true. And that is unfortunately what happened. And, I wish I knew if certain family members were subscribed to my channel or if they just constantly look my channel up to watch my videos to see what I'm going to say or talk about. And that's kind of weird and creepy to me, but that's the only way that I know that they are getting certain info, because I have them blocked on my social media. And again, I think YouTube should have this thing where, you can block users, or if you even have like creepy subscribers, there should be a way to block them. And if there is a way to block people on YouTube, somebody please tell me, because I don't know. My family, I don't ever see them on my subscribers like list when I have looked, unless they have weird names that they came up with. But again, I feel like they're just looking my channel up without being subscribed, and I think they're just watching and trying to get info and see what's going on in my life and what I'm doing and who I'm hanging out with or what I don't like it. It's literally like creeping me out that I have to feel this way about my own family, but there it is. I did recently refriend a few of my family members on Facebook. And then I reblocked them because I realized I just want nothing to do with certain people. Because if you treat my family like crap, then you are crap to me. And that's basically what's going on. The somebody that I care about very much in this world was treated very poorly, and that does not sit well with me, and it makes me very angry, and it makes me want to go off on a lot of people, but they're not worth my energy. They're not worth me getting angry over, because they're just not worth it. But the fact that they could treat this person the way that they did is beyond me. You're supposed to be blood, you're supposed to be family, and you treat them like trash and just toss them to the side like they're nothing. And that's not okay with me. You don't treat my family that way. I won't tolerate it. And I have nothing to say to them. I will not be speaking to certain members of my family. That's pretty much the gist of it without going into too much details. You know, I don't doubt that they'll watch this, and they could send texts to me all they want if they don't like what they see, but I have their numbers blocked, so it really doesn't matter to me because I don't care what they have to say to me. You know, they couldn't even apologize in a way that would make me feel okay with them anymore because of what they did. So if they ever even tried to apologize to me or to anyone else, it would not be accepted, and that is that. It's sad when families are torn apart, but you know, when the glue of the family passes away, that's just always what happens. And, you know, when my grandpa passed away, that's when things just went to hell. And literally things just went downhill from there for me from the start. You know, I lost my grandpa, and he was like a rock in the family. He never pressured me or pushed me to get my license or anything. And when I lived with them, because I did live with them the majority of my life, he drove me to work every single day when I worked at Applebee's. I mean, there were days like when me and my fiance got together, and after a while, when my fiance learned I didn't drive, you know, he would take me when he was able to and stuff like that. But the majority of the time, my grandpa, every single day, would take me to work. And, you know, even if he didn't want to, he did. But he never nagged me about, when are you going to get your license so you can drive yourself? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? He was just a good person, and he would do anything for anybody. And I just can't say that for the rest of my family. And, you know, through the years, my family, a lot of them have brought up the license situation or ask why I don't drive when I've mentioned so many times that I have driving anxiety. And it's like they don't believe that that's a real thing because they all drive and they're fine. And that's great. And I'm happy for them. I'm happy for anybody and everybody that can get out there and drive and be fine. But that's not me. I'm anxious all the time as it is, but when I'm in the car, I have so much more anxiety. I can't describe it. It's crippling. I don't know if I ever will get my license, and that sucks because I will be 31 next year. But that's something that I struggle with daily, and I know I'm not alone in that because that's one of the first things I talked about here on YouTube was my driving anxiety. And it made me realize that I'm not alone and that there's a lot of people out there that suffer the same way that I do. And, you know, you can, like, it's so stupid, but, like, I put myself down for not driving. I feel like a failure. I feel stupid. I feel like a burden. I feel like I have to put other people out because I always need a ride. Or, you know, if I need to go anywhere, like I always have to ask somebody to take me. If I want to go get a soda, I can't just go get one myself. And I feel like I put people out. And I've cried over this so much in my life, but it's not like I can control it because I can't just make my driving anxiety go away. I can't just poof one day wake up and say, I'm gonna get my license, because my brain just doesn't work like that. But my point is, you know, people in my family have asked me lots of questions about it, even though they know how I am. They know how anxious I am. They know that it's just not something that I'm able to do. I can't control how I feel about it. And my grandpa never once made me feel like I was a burden or that he was put out because he had to take me to work every day. He just did it because he had a good heart. And I can't say that for everybody. I don't know, you guys. I just feel like my channel is being stalked by my own family, and it's so strange and it's so weird, and I don't care if my family wants to watch my channel, but I want them to watch it like just to genuinely want to watch it, not to stalk my channel for information about me or about anybody else in my family. Does that make sense? And I feel like that's what's going on. So that's why I privatized all of my Vlogmas vlogs, and because those are just like my most recent vlogs that I had been doing, and that's more like real life stuff where I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna do this, and I show this, and I show that. When I sit down and do videos, it's completely different. I don't care if they see any of those videos because I'm either doing a haul or showing you what's in my purse. I'm not like talking about what's going on in my life typically. So I hope you guys understand. I would love to pick up and do Vlogmas again, and maybe I will. I might just have a few days skipped, and like I said, I can unprivatize the videos that I've already done, or I can just kind of like start fresh on day, whatever day tomorrow is or something, you know what I mean? And just do the rest of Vlogmas until Christmas, and just leave as much info out that I think they would want to know as possible. So yeah, that's basically it. I just kind of wanted to explain it to you guys because I don't want you guys thinking I'm not okay or that something is really wrong, because that's not necessarily the case. It's just that I feel like, I don't know, a guinea pig for information for family that I don't even talk to or don't want to talk to, because they can just look at my channel whenever they want and try to get info out of me without me knowing. But I know, because that's the only way they can get any info about me, because they're blocked on my social medias. Does that make sense? So yeah. I don't even know what movie is on in the background. I had like some Christmas movie on earlier, and this is just playing. I don't know. I'm about to go to bed. It's really late. It's like almost 3 a.m. or it is 3 a.m. But it's sad that I even have to worry about this kind of stuff, especially since it's grown adults that are doing this. They need to just act like grown adults and, move on with their lives and worry about themselves and not what I'm doing or what anybody else in my immediate family is doing. So, yeah. I did that video earlier, like when I first got home. I did my little Dollar Tree haul. It was tiny, but I still wanted to haul the stuff for you guys. And then I did another testing out makeup. The look didn't come out the way that I planned, but it didn't turn out horribly. Like at the very end, like it looked okay, but like when it was first coming along, it wasn't going that great. But either way, I'm trying to think of more video ideas to do. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been playing Animal Crossing for a little while, and I was just thinking about this because, I got a comment from Kim asking, hey, I hope everything's okay, message me and, let's chat. So I did. I sent her a DM on Instagram. Like, I feel, not that all of you guys don't deserve to know what's going on. I just feel like, I don't know, I have this, like, kind of bond with Kim. She understands me and what I've gone through with my dad, and I kind of jumped way ahead and didn't finish my story. So like things really started going downhill for me when my grandpa passed away, because my grandpa passed away in May of 2018, I believe. And then my fiance's dad had his stroke in June. And then that same June, my dad retired from work, and then he got sick in August. And then in September, my dad was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and was given 6 months to a year to live. And then 6 months later, he passed away. And then a little over a year later, I almost lost my mom. Thank God that I didn't, but I almost did. And it's been traumatizing, to say the least. I want to do everything in my power to make my mom feel comfortable and loved, and I want to help her in any way that I can when I do see her. And I don't know, I just want to cherish the times that I do have with the people that I do have, because life is so short and you never know what's going to happen. And so basically from 2018 up until this year, things have just gone horribly wrong for me. And I mean, it really all started for me in 2010 when I lost my grandma. She was my favorite person in the world, and I watched her pass away in the ICU, and that was such a devastating moment for me, because she was always there for me. She was the most loving and caring and kind and generous grandmother you could ever ask for. And when I lost her, I felt like I lost myself, and I was very lost for a very long time, couple of years. When she first passed away, I didn't care what happened to me. I went out, and I was 20 at the time, so I wasn't even 21 yet, but I was going out and I was drinking, and I got in cars with people who were drinking, and I could have lost my life for doing stupid things, but like at the time I didn't care, because I had just lost my grandma and I missed her so badly. I didn't care what happened to me. And then finally, 2 years after that, I ended up meeting my fiance. And so obviously things got like really good for me. In 2013, we got engaged, and 2015 we had Alden. But from 2018 on, things have just, and then with this pandemic too, it's just been so horrible. So, and I'm not sitting here trying to say I've had it worse than anybody, because I know I haven't. I know people are dealing with so much more than I have dealt with, but that was still a lot for me to handle in such a short amount of time. So, anyway, I'm just going to be careful with what I say in my vlogs, because I don't want anybody getting any info that I wouldn't want having that info. So if my vlogs seem a little off or weird when I do them, just understand that it's not you guys, it's my own family I'm trying to keep out of the loop. So yeah, I just put this e.l.f. moisturizing sleeping mask on my face, and it felt so good. I really like this. It does say to leave on overnight and rinse with warm water in the morning, but whenever I usually do like overnight face masks like this, I don't typically end up rinsing them off. I mean, I don't see how it matters if you do or don't, but I don't. But I really like these e.l.f. products. I love the packaging on this, the pump and all of it. It's really nice. I really want to try more of e.l.f.'s skincare. But anyway, I'm seriously really tired right now. So I am going to crawl into bed and go to sleep and hopefully have a pretty good day tomorrow. I'm praying for a good day, and that all goes smoothly, and maybe I'll pick up my camera and vlog for you guys. Again, I don't even know what day it is, but it'll be like Vlogmas day whatever, but we can pretend it's the beginning of my Vlogmas vlogs if you guys don't mind. I did get a comment saying that somebody enjoyed watching my videos, and I just feel like my vlogs are boring, but if some of you really do enjoy them, then thank you. I appreciate it. You know, it's just a typical day-to-day life with me, as a stay-at-home mom who doesn't drive, so I am always home, but I try to show you guys what we do throughout the day, which isn't that much, but and it's been so chilly here and everything, we haven't gone outside and tried to enjoy the day or anything, so anyway, I guess I will talk to you guys at some point tomorrow. If I don't end up vlogging, I will try and do a sit-down video for you. I'll think of something to do. I've got a list of ideas. So yeah, but I just wanted to fill you guys in and let you know that I am okay. Nothing's actually wrong. I'm dealing with what I want to call family stalkers. And it's very odd to me that my family would care so much to look up my videos and try to get info out of them. It's very, very strange to me. Just grow up and move on with your life, because what I do with my life has nothing to do with you. And, we're all adults here, and we all just need to move on. That's all I'm gonna say. So, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Good night.